Did you know that when the new moon touches one of your four sacred angles, which is the ascendant, descendant, IC, or midheaven, it's not just a new beginning, it's a new chapter. Those 4 points are the hinges of your entire birth chart. They are where heaven and earth meet. So when a new moon is within a 3-degree orb of your ascendant, your identity or something within yourself changes. It's almost like being reborn. So it can change how you walk into rooms and people may see you differently. If it hits your descendant within that 3-degree orb, it impacts your relationships and soul contracts. So you may see new partnerships that begin, you may see old relationships that end. So those contracts shift both in business and karmic contracts. If it hits your midheaven, which is your calling, career, and legacy, your public identity resets. You step into a new role, and divine alignment and purpose shows up. And if it hits your IC, which is your home, roots, land, ancestry, there's deep internal shifts. So you can see changes to home, land, property, family story, and your foundations rearrange. And in August, there was a new moon in Virgo at 0 degrees, which hit my IC. And so it's not surprising that I listed property that I had for sale, right? Because there's a foundational shift. Like I'm removing the old and letting the new in. And I think sometimes people assume that when there's a new moon or it hits one of those 4 angles, or if there's even an eclipse, like there's some immediate thing that really happens. And that's not always the case. There may be some type of initiation, right? Like you plant a seed, such as me listing the property. And then there's like a root release because it hit my IC, right? So there's an emotional detachment, there's clearing. And then there's a foundational shift, which occurs within that 3 to 6 month period. So maybe the sale finalizes, the move happens, and there's this new place of operations that occurs. So pay attention to your 4 angles. And when a new moon or even a full moon or an eclipse hits one of those angles within a 3-degree orb, because there's going to be shifts in your life.